Welcome to the Daily Influence, where our mission is to deliver a daily dose of positive influence that can uplift you personally or be shared within your sphere of influence. While not every episode may directly apply to your unique circumstances, we strive to provide insights and inspiration relevant to most people's daily, weekly, and monthly lives. Whether you are tuning in during the morning, noon, or night, the Daily Influence is here for you. Listen, share, and embrace the power of influence in your life.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Daily Influence. I'm Gregg-Brooke Koleno with the Daily Influence and IA Business Advisors, and I'm so grateful that you're here to join us today to hear this inspiring conversation that we're going to have with Kari-Ann Ryan of Midwest Moving and Storage, Chicago Office Movers, and LMJ's Lost Souls. Kari-Ann, welcome to the Daily Influence podcast.
Oh, thank you for having me, Greg. This is so special.
Can you share a little bit about yourself so our audience has some understanding about you?
Sure. So as you mentioned, a couple of businesses that you put my title to. So I work for both Midwest Moving and Storage and Chicago Office Movers as the director of marketing. So I take care of all of the branding, internal, external marketing, and a whole bunch of other fun things that keeps my life and daily to-dos very busy. Great organization to work for, and I've been here for 7 years next month. In addition, I founded and started a nonprofit called LMJ's Lost Souls Alzheimer's Fund. As you can tell, it is focused around Alzheimer's and dementia and bringing awareness, raising funds, and helping to find a cure for Alzheimer's, which is something we don't have. And that was based on a family member. My grandmother had Alzheimer's. So many years ago, I started, putting in effort to fundraising was really the beginning stages of it, to take a little bit of control back in a situation that I had zero control about.
Thank you for sharing that story with us. And congratulations on starting the nonprofit. You've done an amazing job in building it and raising funds for a very important cause. And this past Saturday, the tea fundraiser was amazing. We all had wonderful time. So thank you for giving your time into this really important cause and bringing awareness to it.
Yeah, that means a lot. Thank you so much.
So can you tell us about a specific moment or experience where you felt you made a significant positive impact on someone's life?
Yeah, so I was going to focus this question on the work that I do in, the nonprofit. When I started the nonprofit, it was all about I'm going to raise some money and do some events and and bring that money to the place that can help with the finality of this disease, right? But quickly I realized in being an advocate for this cause, there were a lot of people that would come to you with their personal connection. And I think that the significant impact that I saw very early on, and it still happens in such a strong and huge way, is those people coming to me with being inspired by what I do, by what I say, by having that same, connection to the cause. And I love just letting them talk and letting them share and, kind of pour their soul out with the journey that they have been on. And everybody's journey is so very different. And so to me, that's been very impactful and something that I had no idea I was in for, to be honest with you. And like I said, that has literally been happening to me since I started openly sharing this is what I do and why I do it. So that's fulfilling. I have also seen that process take a different road where the passion that I show for this cause has given other people the inspiration to take on their own cause. It doesn't have to be my cause. And that has also been something that has happened more times than not. I'm going to do this because I've watched you seamlessly do this for your own cause. So I would say those are two really, fulfilling things that I get out of this. That there's no monetary thing that goes along with it, no fundraising. This is really just like the connection between people.
All out of the goodness of your heart, just being there, a safe space for people to share their story with you. That is such a positive influence on those people. Thank you for that. How do you maintain your own sense of positivity and motivation, especially during challenging times or when faced with negativity?
So that can be difficult. I think, and this is going to be really easier said than done, but a lot of times I will receive that kind of negativity, that feeling, those, where you're just ready to explode. And I have to actively be able to put those aside. It could be, just a breath, just a let's go on to a different thing, a different topic, a different person, to really just put them aside. And like I said, it sounds like it's easier said than done. I don't have any specific, I do this, I take 4 breaths. No, it's just, I have the gumption to like overcome that and move past it. I also find one thing that helps me. I know a lot of people come up and say, well, I meditate daily or I do yoga or whatever. I am a very creative person. And I find if I don't have creativity in my life, I have a harder time dealing with things. So I will actively seek out creative activities. That is my meditation. So, depending on what's going on, I could be working on a creative project for a specific event that I have coming up, or I just go out and shoot some photos, whatever. Creativity is really, that is a great meditation for me and outlet.
It's awesome that you have that creativity and that's your outlet and it's something you really enjoy doing. Thank you for sharing that. And I also like that you really redirect things so that if it's something negativity is coming in the way, you try and redirect it so that you can deal with it. So thank you for sharing that. What advice would you give to someone who wants to make a difference but may not know where to start?
Well, like I mentioned in kind of the first question, I think that just helping them along the way, like helping them, find the passion that they're looking for, inspiring them and really kind of nudging them in certain cases if you are aware what that person is struggling with or wants to do. I am a big cheerleader, so I love that people are supporting me, so I am always finding reasons to support others. And I'm a great, like I said, cheerleader or advocate and kind of pushing them, nudging them along. Overall, I think the best advice I can give is to find both that passion and that purpose. So your passion kind of, helps you figure out what, to do more and to create those fun events for me, to create a great environment in my workplace with my employees, whatever that is. Those are kind of the passion behind and affecting the community, focused around whatever that is. That's the passion. But then I do it all in a sense of what is the purpose. So for the nonprofit, obviously finding a cure for Alzheimer's. So those passion projects, those passion things, with an end goal of that purpose. And in this work environment, the same thing, the passion of creating a great employee engagement and a great marketing experience for all the sales team to go out and do their job with a purpose of growing the business and making people feel comfortable. And we just literally got the news last week that we're accepted for one of the best places to work in Illinois, and which is awesome. And it's a goal of mine that I wanted to be able to get that accolade. So, the hard work of building this, employee, brand here has really paid off. So passion that leads into the purpose. I'm all about that.
Well, you definitely walk the walk and talk the talk. Congratulations on being nominated for Employer of the Year in Illinois. That's amazing. I personally have seen what you've done with your team and the entire team there. And it seems like a really fun place to work with a really good culture.
Yeah, exactly. Culture. I was looking for that word. Thank you.
You're
Working
welcome.
on the culture here. Yeah.
You do a really good job, and you have for me over the past couple of years of being very supportive and giving great advice and pushing me and helping me and holding me accountable. So I'm grateful for you. Thank you so much for being that in my life.
You're welcome. I love that. I am happy when I get the opportunity. It's not something you seek out. It's not something that you are like, oh, I'm going to target her and, challenge her. It's organic and it just happens. And that is just really fulfilling for me to have that outcome.
You definitely found your purpose in this world. So that's wonderful. So what message or words of encouragement would you like to share with our listeners who aspire to make a positive difference in the world?
So I have a quote I want to read. I'll just read it. So it's up here. So that's why I'm looking up here. If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. So I like to live in that. I want to do more and be more at all times. So I want to live that and share that with others and hopefully lead them in that direction. And that was by John Quincy Adams, just so we're giving the right accolades.
Oh, you definitely lead that life. So congratulations to that.
Thank you.
If people want to get in touch with you, what's the best way to?
I would say let's go with the Midwest Moving and Storage email. That's, I'm here every day, so that's a great place. So it's Kari-Ann at midwestmoving.com, and that's Kari-Ann.
Kari-Ann, thank you so much for joining us today. And thank you to our listeners for joining us on another episode of The Daily Influence. We will be back tomorrow, and I hope you have a great, amazing, positive day. Bye-bye.